Okay.
Eba in Onitsha. In some places they call it Obi.
Yeah.
And even in Imo State area they call it Obirama, something like that.
Okay.
So here is Etukokwu. Etukokwu is the son of Obiozo, who happens to be a titled chief like me. The residual structure here was mud house. So my father tore it down, then built this is a concrete house. That's 1984. But I tell you, the house I saw here as a very young child was a mud house.
Okay, your father now built this. This is a monument of Eba.
Yes.
This is an example of them.
This is that's at the time he built it. There were known as Ibas that are this modern.
Yes.
It was after my father did it that people now saw. So it's possible that Iba can be like this.
Yes.
But now started introducing tiles and all those things.
Iba na so anyi wa bo fe for na bo Obi mo bo Ogwa.
Okay.
Anyi wa na bo Iba na so Onitsha.
Okay. So this particular one, can you do it?
This is actually the most iconic Iba Onitsha. It's the oldest. Kade cause where
this is what it was before the war. So this is what it looks like. All these things you're seeing. How I wish if you come to my house, you see these things are bullet holes.
Okay, there's a bullet hole. Look at this here.
These are bullet holes from the war. You see the ones up there. Yes. If you come to my place, you still see other residual, not residual anyway, but the signs of the war.
Yes,
on the wall of the building. Etukokwu is a self-made man. Okay. When they say somebody is self-made, he came into the world physically challenged. And then
yes.
Even the man now.
Okay.
On our bamboo, video with stenography, typing, shorthand, writing letters and everything, doing secretarial jobs. Then from then, the mother Troy Mota, it was a mere Obido Kuzibe, it was a mere, which gave rise to his school.
Okay.
On a bookshop.
Wow.
He places order for books from India. Then he was in the colonial era.
Yeah.
He started his school in this school was started in 1939. Just like my father, he was called to be a chief like me.
Okay.
In 1972. He was the first person that Otupalo Kabwe gave the red card immediately after the war.
So we are live and direct in Onitsha. Uboleke, to be precise. So this is Uboleke, and this is a ancient village, if I may say. You know, Onitsha is a place you cannot talk with. Like whenever you talk about Anambra, you talk about Onitsha. Whenever you talk about Igbo, you talk about Onitsha. And we are here to tell you and show you some certain things. Even if you know it, you don't know the details. Understand? This is why we are creating Law TV. We got out showing you and telling you things we don't know. Follow us. We are here. In short, I don't want to mention. Please,
you can zoom this thing. It's Eba Etukokwu.
Okay.
As a Obiozo.
So, just tell us how. Tell us your name.
Chief Obiora Nagozie Etukokwu.
Okay.
So, Nkaga Gwaze na Emembaze na Eba Etukokwu no na Eba na Ifa Kambia.
Okay.
Onye no kwu ebe ni bụ nwanne nwoke. Nyawa bụ Etukokwu Obiozo. Nyawa.
Okay.
So
where we are now, who is the person to you?
The person that my grandfather's place. This is the exact place he lived, and he died here, and he was buried here. Wow. My father was buried here. His father was buried there, here inside these premises.
Wow.
So let's take a tour.
Okay.
On inside.
So this is Eba
Etukokwu.
This looks so. It's not a modern.
Yes, the building was this recent building was erected sometime between 1984 and 1985. This one.
Okay.
There used to be a mud structure here, but the war and all those things went down, so they had to put up another structure. So in the memory of their father.
Wow. Okay, this particular building was built in
1984, 85, exactly around that period.
Wow.
So as we enter, we call it Eba. So this is the Eba proper.
This is Eba
Etukokwu.
Eba Etukokwu. Can you tell us how old this Eba?
It depends on how. When you mean old is a relative word in the sense that when I said the residual structure here must have been hundreds of years old. But this particular structure you're seeing now, my father erected it with his brother sometime in 1984. So here is the Ukpo. It's similar to the one I have in my house. So the head of the family should sit here. Now I'm not the head of this family. Now, in as much as I'm a chief, he sits here to administer to things that concerns our family things. My father and his brothers were buried inside there. Because we know the chiefs, the title people, we bury them inside the house. Or bury them in covered areas. Just that I don't have access to the key, I will have showed you the rooms where they were buried. So Etukokwu. In Onitsha, in some places they call it Obi. And even in Imo State area they call it Obirama, something like that. So here is Etukokwu. Etukokwu is the son of Obiozo, who happens to be a titled chief like me. Obiozo Noli. So his mother is Ezekwubie. So that's why my father wrote Etukokwu, the child of Ezekwubie, the mother, and Obiozo, the father. That's what you are seeing outside. And here is a brief of the man Etukokwu Obiozo. So you can zoom in on this and see what my father wrote on his father. Etukokwu Obiozo died on the 25th February 1935. He survived his father Obiozo, who died on 26th August 1913 with an age gap of 22 years. He was a farmer, hunter, and artisan. He was a member of Ochokwu Age Grade Society of that time, sometime around 1865 or something like that. And a leader of Egbenuoba. You'll come to that when we come. So society. He had a commanding force and was known for his heroic deed. He was a sociable and honest. He left behind him 9 out of 12 children to mourn him. He will ever be remembered. That's what my father
wrote
about his father, who is my grandfather. So on the other side is our family tree. So the family tree is the family tree of Etukokwu Obiozo. That is his father. Their progenitor from this point is Nwanne Ogolo. And Nwanne Ogolo married 2 wives and got 5 children: Kosi, Koba, Nwora, or the Kasibwe, and Igwe. And here my father indicated that Igwe was the 4th son, and the Kasibwe the 5th and the youngest son of the father. But all these people died in the presence of their father. So the Kasibwe is the youngest. But he died. He's the only person that survived his father. That's all these people died before their father. So this person now became the head of the family. That's what we call Dioba. So the Kasibwe person is Dioba. So now going down from Ukoba, because that's their own line. He married 2 wives and had this number of children. But somehow this Obiozo happened to be the only surviving child of the Ukoba person. Then coming down, the Obiozo now married 6 wives. And had 15 children. Of all the wives, he had Akuerika A.N. Which ones we point that something pointed at there are females. So my father is Etukokwu. So this is the first, the second, the third, Etukokwu, then Unebu. And this Etukokwu and Eluchi. These people are people who have children. So this person has a child. These are the males that have a child. Then these people, they're just female. So they don't have that is what I mean. Not that they don't have grandchildren or something, but they're female, so they are married to another. Yes, so these are the meaning. So then Etukokwu now bore all these people, including my father Obanyo. My own father Obanyo. Then his father, the person you're seeing outside, you see his name somewhere here, Emenike. That is his father. Both of them are resting here.
At the back of the bar.
At the one of the rooms in the
the one of the rooms
in the bar. Because as titled men, they are not supposed to be buried without a cover over their head. You can still bury outside, but you have to have a roof over the head. So this is about Etukokwu Obiozo, which is a family. Not it's part of my father's lineage. So we still have to go to his house so that you see things for yourself.
So this is massive, man.
So this happened to be one of the first, I'll put it, modern Ibas you see. Because other Ibas, you just went immediately after my father did the Iba like this. Tiled all through. With
So can you please tell us about this time? Because this is it like are you the one who changed this to tie, or this was how it was built?
I told you that the residual structure here was mud house. So my father tore it down, then built this is a concrete house. That's 1984. But I tell you, the house I saw here as a very young child was a mud house.
Okay, your father now built this. This is a monument of Eba. Yes. This is an example of them.
This is that's at the time he built it. There were known as Ibas that are this modern.
Yes.
It was after my father did it that people now saw. So it's possible that Iba can be like this.
Yes.
We now started introducing tiles and all those things.
Yeah, this is massive. Man.
If we go out, I'll show you. Most people have modified theirs, but there are other ones that are older and all those things.
So guys, this is history, and just calculate 1984. Am I right?
Yeah.
1984 till now, you know exactly how old this building. This was renovated, not like it was built to. This was renovated to this modern style.
So when we go to that one, we now see things.
So this things is it not? Tell us more about it.
No, my father, just like he's artistic, so he does. These are the things he creates by himself.
Yes,
from his mind and all those things.
Wow.
So he does it the way he was exposed to. Not I mean exposed, the epiphany he had. That is what you see manifesting.
Village, Onitsha.
So could you favorite board the no?
Eba na so anyi wa bo fe for ndị na-akpọ obi ma ọ bụ ọgwa. Okay. Anyi wa na-akpọ eba na so Onitsha.
Okay. So this particular one, could you feed you up eba maka onwe fe?
This is actually the most iconic eba enweketa. Onitsha is the oldest. Kade ko si wele. Amaraka uto de ko de.
Wow.
Yes. So uto de ko de.
Wow. You could okay. So if I get now or na aja ko ko gele.
I drop on aja. I drop
and it was think it was called the questions here.
Then
okay.
If we are not
wow.
This is if we are no aja.
And the bro ordinary one. Look at aja. In short,
aja.
This story of Eba, this is just a glimpse of it, and this is one of the oldest Eba. Onitsha. So we are coming to get the full detail of this Eba. Just wait for it. Huh? Just follow us. Yeah.
Go nowhere.
Happy.
We are in Etukokwu Castle, Ejeri number 7.
Wow.
As you can see in this, okay, we got to that you take this picture.
Okay.
This is what this place looked like in 1962.
This house now.
This is it from that view, from that perspective.
Yeah.
So this is this. Then this one is this one.
Okay.
Then this one is this one. And as at that 1962, the other of my father's house there has not been built. So maybe the foundational structure is there, but now it's not been gotten to this level. That ash house.
Okay.
So let's go inside the castle.
Etukokwu Castle.
Yeah.
That was built in 1964.
This residual, I'll still get you. There's a 1939 building here.
Yeah. So let's enter iconic castle. Look at enter iconic house here. Wow, this is massive, man. Nah, if you know, it's just like a lineage enough and wild. Serious. This house was it a survival war?
That's all I said. Like, this is what it was before the war. So this is what it looks
like.
All these things you're seeing. How I wish if you come to my house, you see these things are bullet holes.
Okay, there's a bullet hole. Look at this here.
These are bullet holes from the war. You see the ones up there.
Yes.
If you come to my place, you still see other residual, not residual anyway, but the signs of the war.
Yes,
on the wall of the building.
Hey. So, now this is massive. Man.
So this is Etukokwu Castle. So it used to be a school. My father used to have a school.
Okay.
And a printing press business. So this is a business press section. And this is the school. Some of them are classrooms, some of them are hostels. As at then.
Okay.
Then when government took over the schools, he collected his building from the government. He paid up the government grants and took his building back because he was residing here. So let's go to his house, which I
so, but before we go in, can you give us a brief history about your father? How did he make this kind of money that Just give us a small brief about this great man. This is too much.
His book says it all. I'll give you a copy of his book.
No, just give us, even if you summarize. Because people will be wondering, who is this man? What did he do to me?
Etukokwu is a self-made man. Okay. When they say somebody is self-made, he came into the world physically challenged. And then Ogebo onye na wekosi wede. And then edebia now. Yes. Even the man edebia now. Then edebere onwe now. Okay. On our bamboo, video with stenography, typing, shorthand, writing letters and everything, doing secretarial jobs. Then from then, the mother Choy Mota, Etuesi Emir, Obido Kuzibe, Etuesi Emir, which gave rise to his school. Okay. On a bookshop. Wow. He places order for books from India. Then he was in the colonial era. Yeah. He started his school in this school was started in 1939. That was why I said 1939. So by 1939, 1940, he has started residing here. And in his autobiography, he wrote Life Between Two Shrines. There's a shrine we saw there, it's Ojedi Shrine. And there's another shrine somewhere there. It's called Atabosi Shrine. So his life is between two shrines. So if he's now left for you is a question, and they told that he lived between two shrines, and nothing negative happened to him. So you can't decide. He has a shrine there. You can't decide there's a shrine there, and you know in those days, there are no buildings around here. He's the only one that started living here before people started. Now, people from other people start living around. So from 1939, 1940, he's been residing here. Let me go show you to his residence. Okay, let's go. In short, this story. So which year was he actually born? He was born in 1909. 1909. And that is his statue. Wow, come closer, please. Let's see. Come on, zoom on where. Chief J.U.E. Etukokwu. J.U. Etukokwu. Joseph Obanyo Etukokwu. Okay, MFR. Member of the Order of Federal Republic. Wow. Odua Alamuzo. Wow. He was born in 1909 and passed on in 2007. He even lived old. Yes. He was 98 when he passed on. Almost a century. And if you must know, iconic people like Mbazulika Amechi schooled here. Hey! Mbazulika Amechi school in his school. Jesus Christ, this is massive. So this is a village in Igbo land. This is a village, a castle that was built. See, now I want to ask you a question. This marble here, this style. Yeah, I used to clean it when I was small. This was built during the time of no. If we dig down, at least I knew when my father did this sometime in around that 1984. 84, 85, because if you look at, let me tell you, if you've been to my place, you see this style. Yeah. It was put here sometime 1984. So he does and he upgrades and upgrades and upgrades. Okay. So this is the structure of the one he has built earlier on. This building is around 1940. So this one is around 1940. That is from here to somewhere there. Yes. So that's the building. And that is his portrait somewhere there. Well, let's go close. This is massive, man. 1940. Hey! In a disrepair, but he has plans to do some renovation. So that is his portrait. Look at the great man here. And this was gifted to him by Mbazulika Amechi. Serious. The portrait by Abodike Dichiedu. That's the person that did the portrait. This is massive. And on the other side, he's Eba. It's just that you can't access it today. If it's clear, you see the Eba. Yeah. His own Eba. Just like that one is his father's own. Yeah. This one is his own. And my own is that one we went to. So you get it now. So he's a chief. Yeah. His title like me. Yes. You can see his head. There's a red cap on his head. Yeah. Which is Odua. Odua. This is massive. So all these are his compound. So he had a printing press business, and at a point in time he did furniture. At a point in time he did laundry. He's an entrepreneur. Let's put it that way. So we came late here. I'm telling you honestly, and we need to another time. More story about this great man. You book an appointment to come for a proper
Then we have to get a view of this and get it more. But this is just like
that's why you have,
by.
that's why you can come during the day, so I get a better glimpse of what you are looking at.
So looking at this structure, you know that we come later. Guys, just look around. This house was built before the war, and this is about 4-story building.
It survived
the war. Look at the joint, like even you can connect from here to here.
Yes.
A place like Umbazulika Mechi School. This is a monument. This is a history home. Sure. I can't even. This is massive, man. So even this, it has a history behind this. I know. This might be a history. This thing here now.
His idea of this structure is
Okay.
So in all his building, that's why I said this is one of the things that the art is innate in him. So this one is on the person is pointing up, but is a copy of the statue of Mercury.
Yes. So you talk more about your father. Like how long did you stay with your father?
I stayed most part of my life. He passed on in 2007. So throughout my primary school, secondary school, even by the time I was in university, I was no longer living with him, but he was still there.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. You can greet him. Okay. So I want to ask you a question. You know, he's a great man. Looking at this structure and what he has achieved, you know, your father is a great man.
No, he is indeed, because there are very few people who were awarded with member of the Order of the Federal Republic who are not politicians.
Yes.
Who are not traditional rulers.
Wow.
So in those days, when I mean in those days, his MFR, he shares MFR with the likes of Emma Yokpara gave him the MFR of the Eastern Nigeria. And he was one of it was 1964 that he got his MFR before the war.
This is not like
so by 1964, somebody who was born in 1909, at least by 1959 is 50 years.
Yes.
So by 1954, he has made it. By the time he was 54 years, he has made it. But even before then, because if he had built that house by 1940, that means at 31 years,
it's already made.
It's already made.
And everything was like by his struggle.
That's why I said, mind you, I told you that he's challenged. He's challenged. He's not like me and you.
Yes.
He has challenge in one of his legs. So he cannot really move around that much. But he moves around, but he's not the kind of person who can do a lot of physical things that much. So more of the things he did were more of intellectual things. So and things you have to put you have to put a bit of carefulness in doing. That was why he's in printing, stenography, bookkeeping, things like that.
This is much.
And after the war, he ventured into hoteling, which is the other structure you see there, and my own structure up there.
In short, this story will stop here because this is night, and we will have to continue this story in broad daylight, so that he will give us more story about this. But before we go, so tell me two things you can tell the audience you learn from this great man, even when he's like not complete like us, but still he made an impact.
His life is the story. There are many places where he has been mentioned. He has continued to receive accolades, even now that he has passed on. So one of the things to learn with respect to his life is, if you are determined, nothing, as long as you have breath in you, nothing should deter you from aspiring. That's one. Then number two, even the small beginnings, you can achieve a lot. And he's one of the very few persons who doesn't believe in the word impossible. That is him for you. That is my father, Obanyo Joseph Akiwe Etukokwu. That is him.
So was he educated?
my father, the most he did in a formal, in what I don't mean formally because that's going to school.
Yes.
In their days, by the time he finished standard 6, I think you are qualified to face life. So he finished standard 6, and that is where he started. He did a little tutelage under GM Stats Young and a couple of other people then, but he was more or less on his own. He did overseas tuition. He will write and send his exams outside. They will mark and bring back to him. That was how he became qualified in whatever.
So now your father is not there. Can you give your father praise that no one can give him?
No, my name, the name he gave me is Nnagozie. And when he gave me the title of when I was initiated into the Balance Society of Onitsha, I became an also titled. You can call me Obuefi then, which was in 1993. I was in secondary school. 1993, a very rare deed in those days. I was in 1993. I was in secondary school. It was when he gave me the title, and I took the title Ojinnaka. So in my life, whatever I am is more or less him.
So your life is a praise to him.
To him. I'm Nnagozie, I'm Ojinnaka. So I don't need to say much.
Ojinnaka one.
No, we don't have one.
Okay.
It's either you're Ojinnaka or you're Ojinnaka. There's no one or two. Even the one I am, which now Obi called me to give me, just like my father, he was called to be a chief like me.
Okay.
In 1972. He was the first person that Otupalo Kabwe gave the red card immediately after the war. That should be he should be around his 60 something 63 years when he took the title. Odua Alamozo is the second class of the chiefs. Me, I'm in the low rank. I'm Ubo Nibasele of Onitsha.
Wow. Okay, that's the name they wrote there, yeah.
His name is Odua Alamozo.
Okay.
That is his name. My own name is Ubo Nebasele. His grandfather, the Obiozo man, is a titled man. His name is Unebu. His name is Onoli Oguda. He's a titled like me. So somehow he runs in the family.
This is a history home.
So thank you very much. Some other day we'll come around and I'll show you.
So this is just a bit of what I want to show you people. See, this is massive, man. In short, I don't know what to say. We came late. We just have to show you people small. Then we'll continue. Am I lying?
No problem.
Akuerika go say Carol. Onitsha ka na ebe history bido. Ada amaka. Obo le ewe igosi nke ya. Bia woro ku fa na azo. Na. Before I go in for anya, it fear is physical. So, Kodeba,
Dalo.